Oh, hey, welcome back. This is the weekly recap. I'm Ryan Schucht,
I'm Kenny McAndress.
and this is what's happening in the world of sports.
To put it lightly, the Eagles have had an interesting offseason. It started with a dramatic shakeup of the front office that essentially made head coach Chip Kelly the general manager, as now has control over all football-related decisions. Naturally, Kelly eased his way into the position with some very, very minor moves, such as releasing 4 starters, trading the franchise running back, and starting quarterback.
Hey, gotta give Kelly credit though. He's determined, he's tenacious. He gets the guys he wants, when he wants, and clearly does not let their injury history change his mind. Who needs Nick Foles when you can have Sam Bradford coming off his second ACL tear for 10 times the money? No LaShawn McCoy? No problem. Shady's replacement, an injury-prone DeMarco Murray who has only had about, 400 carries last season? And Ryan Matthews, who in his 5 short years has never played an entire season of football and has sustained multiple sprained ankles, 2 concussions, a broken hand, collarbone, a clavicle, and a partially torn ACL. Needless to say, his paths will be lined with bubble wrap.
As if the offseason couldn't have gotten any more bizarre for Kelly and the Eagles. Just last week, they signed the one guy that even Bill Belichick was like, I'll pass on this one. Tim Tebow, who hasn't played a game since 2012 and boasts a lifetime completion percentage of 47%, literally has a shot to see the field in Philadelphia. To wrap up the offseason and to ensure the depth at the quarterback position, the Eagles have also announced they plan on signing former second overall pick Ryan Leaf, who was released from prison back in December, as well as Jamarcus Russell, Shane Falco, Paul Crew, Brucey, Becky O'Shea, and Kenny Kawaguchi.
Hey, in other news, welcome back Britt McHenry, ESPN's very own Regina George returned to the big screen following her 1-week suspension after absolutely demoralizing a parking attendant for towing her car. A video of the verbal beatdown went viral on Twitter about 6 seconds after it happened, and ESPN announced later that day the Queen of the Plastics will be removed from the air for a week. Okay, guys, now show of hands. Who has been personally victimized by Britt McHenry?
Now, Ryan, say what you want about ESPN, but you gotta give them a little credit here. Their staff may spark controversy here and there, but at least they're consistent when it comes to punishing them. Being a big meanie to a parking lot attendant, 1-week suspension. Literally blaming domestic violence on women on national television, defending those comments on Twitter until being forced to apologize 3 days later, 1-week suspension. Good work, ESPN.
And unfortunately, this is what's happening in the world of sports. Thank you.
Have a good night.